Listen carefully, because what I'm about to say is not about chasing, begging, or manipulating. Most men never understand the power of absence, the force of silence, and the weight of self-mastery. If a woman ever regrets losing you, it won't be because you explained, apologized, or fought for her attention. It will be because you became the man she underestimated, and your life moved forward without her. Regret is not born from noise or desperation. It is cultivated in silence and emotional discipline. When a man overcommunicates, explains excessively, or seeks validation, he relinquishes the subtle power he once held. Desperation diminishes perception of value because human psychology instinctively associates chaos with weakness and security with strength. Emotional restraint is the mechanism through which absence becomes meaningful. By withdrawing calmly and without drama, a man allows his absence to speak for him, creating a psychological contrast between what was present and what is now unreachable. This contrast forces reflection, as the mind instinctively begins to reconstruct the relationship, filling gaps with memories of stability, consistency, and the qualities that were once taken for granted. Silence becomes an invisible force that highlights what was lost, because it denies immediate access to the emotional connection that was once freely available. The deeper the restraint, the more potent the effect, because it communicates that life continues with purpose, independent of external validation. Over time, this absence amplifies significance, as the other person begins to notice the nuances that were once ignored. The reliability, the calm confidence, the unspoken support. In psychology, this aligns with the principle of contrast. Humans perceive value not in isolation, but in relation to what is missing. Emotional restraint manipulates this natural tendency by allowing scarcity to emerge naturally. It is not manipulation in the traditional sense. It is disciplined self-governance. Every interaction, or lack thereof, communicates boundaries, competence, and self-respect. By not reacting to provocation, messages, or attempts to draw attention, a man solidifies his internal locus of control, which in turn reshapes external perception. She begins to measure absence against presence, chaos against calm, and begins to feel the weight of what was underestimated. This creates a subtle but profound tension in her mind, because human attachment is strongest when something desirable is unattainable. The more composed the withdrawal, the more powerful the silent message becomes. In essence, the regret that emerges is not engineered through words or actions. It is a natural psychological reaction to loss combined with the perception of unassailable value. Emotional restraint transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, because what is steady, confident, and self-contained becomes rare in a world dominated by impulsive reaction and overexposure. Mastering this restraint is the first step toward creating the internal conditions in which regret arises naturally, as absence illuminates value in ways that presence never could. Regret is rarely triggered by what a person says or does in the moment. It is most often a reflection of what they fail to comprehend in hindsight. One of the most powerful ways to induce such reflection is through deliberate self-improvement and the cultivation of independence. When a man focuses on developing his mind, body, and life trajectory, he stops being defined by the past relationship and begins to define himself through growth, discipline, and purpose. This evolution is not performative, it is intrinsic, stemming from the understanding that personal development is the ultimate measure of value. Physical fitness, intellectual expansion, emotional control, and social competence collectively create a presence that commands respect and attention. As life progresses, his trajectory becomes a living contrast to stagnation, and this contrast alone highlights what was lost. People naturally compare what they have to what they could have had, and when confronted with someone who has moved forward without reliance on external validation, the awareness of missed opportunity begins to emerge. The psychological principle at work here is the association between progress and scarcity. A man who is continuously evolving becomes less accessible, less predictable, and therefore more significant in the mind of someone who underestimated him. Independence amplifies this effect because it communicates self-sufficiency. A man who is emotionally, socially, and professionally autonomous does not wait for recognition or approval. His absence is not filled with anxiety or distraction. It is filled with purposeful engagement in life. When a woman observes this dynamic, the natural tendency is reflection. She compares her own position to the momentum of someone who no longer depends on her presence for validation or fulfillment. The perception of value becomes internalized, not because he demonstrates superiority directly, but because his life itself becomes a statement of competence, resilience, and direction. Growth without attachment creates a magnetic influence. It signals that his time and attention are deliberate, scarce, and therefore valuable. In practical terms, every advancement in skill, status, or personal mastery reinforces a subtle message. The man she lost is no longer waiting, no longer available, and no longer defined by her choices. This combination of evolution and independence triggers cognitive and emotional tension. As the mind begins to reconcile the disparity between past familiarity and present achievement. Over time, reflection transforms into regret, not through coercion or manipulation, but through the undeniable reality of a life that has advanced beyond the limitations of what was once shared. Standards and detachment are often overlooked elements in the psychology of regret, yet they are among the most powerful forces in shaping perception after loss. Maintaining clear boundaries communicates self-respect, competence, and a refusal to compromise one's value, which in turn forces others to confront the consequences of their decisions. When a man tolerates disrespect, chases attention, or seeks validation after a relationship ends, he signals that his presence is negotiable, and negotiability diminishes perceived worth. True influence arises from the balance between accessibility and rarity. By responding minimally, remaining composed, and refusing to compromise principles, a man enforces a subtle psychological pressure that cannot be replicated through words alone. Detachment is not coldness. It is a conscious recognition that one's identity, fulfillment, and trajectory are independent of external approval. It allows a man to reclaim authorship of his life while simultaneously creating space for reflection in the mind of the other person. Humans are wired to notice what is scarce, and emotional detachment naturally limits accessibility, making the presence that was once taken for granted suddenly appear significant. Standards amplify this effect by demonstrating that the man's value is non-negotiable. He does not bend for attention, he does not plead for connection, and he does not justify his worth. This creates cognitive dissonance in the observer. The realization that what was once easy to access is now defined by restraint and choice triggers internal tension. The mind begins to reconstruct memories through a new lens, evaluating past behavior against current reality. Rarity and independence function as invisible signals that communicate competence and self-governance. attributes that are universally recognized as markers of value. When these qualities are paired with consistent detachment, the effect is intensified because they disrupt expectations and create an internal void. That void manifests as reflection, and over time, it often deepens into regret. Importantly, the process is subtle. It is not about retaliation or dramatic gestures, but about embodying a life in which worth is inherent, uncompromised, and autonomous. By maintaining standards and practicing detachment, a man ensures that absence is not just a lack of presence, but a meaningful representation of value, discipline, and control. This dynamic fosters psychological engagement without interaction, producing a scenario in which regret arises naturally, quietly, and persistently, as the observer internalizes the realization of what was underestimated and lost. Remember, the goal is not revenge or forcing regret. The goal is to build a life defined by standards, growth, and independence. When you move with purpose, remain disciplined, and guard your value, absence speaks louder than words. If regret comes, it will be a quiet acknowledgement of what she lost, a reflection triggered not by your actions, but by the undeniable strength of the man you became.